This is gonna be a video where I let Jesus talk. There is a message that I heard from him a couple of times when I started to be lost in ministry stuff, and I would like to share it with you. So I feel like Jesus is saying, you learned how to function in my kingdom, how to make things work, how to walk in my power, how to walk in my gifts, how to enjoy me. You realize that it is necessary to pay attention to me and to spend time with me. You realize that this is the core, the essence of your life. This is the engine that makes the whole machine work. You learned how things work in my kingdom, and you've become an expert of it, how to live life with me, how to use my power, use my gifts, how to live a balanced life where you can do things and enjoy me at the same time, and let everything have their place. And you became confident about it. You know how presence works, how much it sustains your life, how much it deserves a priority in your life, that you need to devote yourself to it. You learn how to manage time and things so that you have your attention on the most important thing. And it's all great. And I'm so happy that you learn the ways of my kingdom. I was there teaching you. It was one of the most important seasons of your life. But you know there is more. Deep inside you know that this is not what I have created you for. You know that you are way much bigger than that, and that I want to be way much bigger than that to you as well. Deep inside you feel, after all success, that this is not what I want. And it's not because you're depressed or you don't value things. You feel this in your soul because you have this call from me, this invitation, this drawing that the endless depths of God is available. There is more to me than being at the first place, being the most important, being the highest priority, being the sustainer of your life, the life that feels everything in your being, in your actions. It's good. It was of me. If you stay like that, I'm gonna give everything to you, all my blessings. I'm not an abusive person who tries to pressure you into things they want by telling you, I'm not gonna give the resources unless you do what I really want. I'm gonna give all the resources and blessings of the kingdom if you stick with something less. Because I love you. Because I cannot be not a giver. I cannot be not a lover. It's just, I cannot deny who I am. So no matter what you choose in my kingdom, I'm gonna give everything to it. Everything I can. You live in the royal courts. This is the court of the king. And there are so many things you can do there. You can be the advisor, the minister of the king, the horseman of the king. You can be anything. Treasurer. And no matter what you choose, I'm gonna be all in. You can learn everything about the ways of my kingdom in a sense of power and presence and all kingdom stuff. But you know deep inside that this is not what you really want. You want more than that, and it's not because you are proud or egoistic or unrealistic. It's because you are created for more. Yes, you can live with the king. You can know the king. You can be one with the king. You can live in the same room with him. You can be the same as him. This is the time when I'm no longer looking for, and I have never actually been looking for, new workers, new ministers, no keepers of my treasures. All those roles will be fulfilled by someone. It's all my problem how to make those things happen. But you can't look back if you want to be who you want to be. If you want to reign with me and be one with me, you can't stick to some position in the court of the king. You can't say that, oh yeah, I'm a humble servant. I'm so fine with doing this or that forever in the kingdom. Actually, if you really like something and you want to do it, you can still continue doing it while you are my spouse. But I'm looking for a spouse. You are like Esther. I brought you here for such a time as this. And there are so many things that you can be mesmerized by at the court of the king. There are so many fun things there. Esther knew why he had been brought there. And this is the time I remind you. You didn't come into my course because you wanted to make things happen and you wanted to operate the machine of the kingdom. You came here because you wanted me. So let me remind you that the thing that brought you here wants to bring you much deeper than that. It's fine to learn some things about how kingdom works. It might help you as my spouse as well. But if you cling to those positions, you miss out on being my spouse. Listen, my daughter, forget the house of your father, because the king is desiring your beauty. I am that king, and I'm asking you to forget everything about who you are, where you came from, who you think you are, who you think you want to become. Because what you are about to become is who you actually are, same as me, one with me, a spouse of me, the one who reigns with me. You have this unquenchable thirst to live with the king and know him. This is why it isn't enough for you to learn the ways of his kingdom. It's a truthful and the right desire. Let it take you. Let it draw you deeper. Yes, I'm not a machine. I'm not just a sustainer. I'm not just the giver of gifts and the one who supports and facilitates things in your life. As much as I love doing those things, I want to be all for you, and I want you to be all for me, and I want to show you how much there is actually no difference between us. And if you have so much fun doing this or that, you can still do that. Please answer that call in the depths of your soul that you cannot even describe, that something that is resonating at the core of your being that says, there is the endless being of God waiting for me to discover, to know. That undescribable factor about God is wanting to reveal itself to me. So I cannot stay where I am. I cannot get stuck with the things that are so awesome and beautiful at your court, because everything is beautiful at your court. I must answer this innermost call in me. And Jesus says, yes, you will answer it, and you know how to answer it. I'm the one who brought you here to the court of the king. And I brought you here with a very specific purpose. And the purpose was that undescribable thing that is resonating in your soul, that you cannot describe, neither can I with words, but you know, we both know it. You are created to be my spouse, says Jesus. So allow yourself to be who you are. Amen.